July 9, 2006, 110th minute, World Cup Final. Zinedine Zidane, the greatest midfielder of his generation, walks toward Marco Materazzi in the center of the pitch. 3 seconds later, his legacy is destroyed. This is the story of the headbutt that shocked the world. Before that moment, Zinedine Zidane was untouchable, a 3-time FIFA World Player of the Year, Champions League winner, the architect of France's 1998 World Cup triumph. At 34, he'd announced this would be his final tournament, his last dance, his final chance to cement his legacy as the greatest ever. And he was delivering. France had clawed their way to the final against all odds, beating Spain, Brazil, and Portugal. Zidane orchestrated every single victory. This wasn't just a World Cup run, it was a farewell tour for a living legend. Their final opponent? Italy. A defensive fortress led by Gianluigi Buffon and a backline that hadn't conceded a goal from open play the entire tournament. 7th minute. France wins a penalty. Zidane steps up. He doesn't just score, he chips it. A Panenka penalty in a World Cup final. The audacity, the sheer confidence. France leads 1-0, but Italy fights back. 19th minute. Marco Materazzi, the same defender who gave away the penalty, redeems himself with a powerful header. 1-1. The match is level. For the next 90 minutes, both teams battle. Extra time begins. The tension is unbearable. Penalties loom. Every player knows the next goal could decide everything. Then, in the 110th minute, something happens that no one sees coming. It starts innocently. Zidane and Materazzi are jogging upfield together. The ball is nowhere near them. Just two exhausted players in the 110th minute of a World Cup final. Then Materazzi grabs Zidane's shirt. A small tug. Nothing unusual in football. Zidane quips, "If you want my shirt, I'll give it to you after the match." What happens next changes everything. Materazzi says something. The cameras don't catch the audio, but lip readers would later confirm his exact words. "I'd prefer your sister." Zidane keeps walking. For 3 seconds, he shows no reaction. He's 5 meters away from Materazzi. Then he stops, turns around, and walks back. No hesitation, no warning. Zidane lowers his head and drives it straight into Materazzi's chest. The Italian defender collapses, clutching his ribs. The referee, Horacio Elizondo, doesn't see it. He's watching the ball on the other side of the pitch. Play continues while Materazzi writhes on the ground. Zidane walks away, expressionless. But the fourth official sees everything. He radios the referee immediately. Elizondo stops play and jogs over to the touchline to consult with him. The stadium holds its breath. 80,000 people in Berlin's Olympia Stadion. 1 billion watching worldwide. No one knows what's happening. Then, Elizondo walks toward Zidane, reaches into his pocket, and pulls out the red card. The greatest player of his generation, in his final professional match, sent off in a World Cup final for violent conduct. Zidane doesn't argue. He doesn't plead. He just walks past the World Cup trophy, knowing he'll never touch it. His career ends not with glory, but with a lonely walk down the tunnel. France plays the rest of extra time with 10 men. The match goes to penalties. Without Zidane, France's designated fifth penalty taker, they lose 5-3. Italy lifts the World Cup. Materazzi celebrates. And Zidane, he's already in the locker room watching his legacy crumble on a television screen. The world demanded answers. What could Materazzi have possibly said to provoke the most composed player in football? For weeks, Materazzi stayed silent. Zidane gave a cryptic interview. "I apologize to the fans, to the team, to the coach. But I don't apologize to Materazzi. If you heard what he said, you'd understand." Lip readers analyzed the footage. The speculation was endless. Did he insult Zidane's mother, his religion, his country? 3 months later, Materazzi finally spoke. He admitted, "I did insult him. It's not a particularly nice thing. I held his shirt for a few seconds, and he said to me, 'If you want my shirt so much, I'll give it to you afterwards.' I answered that I'd prefer his sister. The world reacted with shock, not because of what was said, trash talk happens in every match, but because Zidane, the ultimate professional, had snapped. Materazzi later wrote in his autobiography, "I didn't say anything about his mother, that's sacred, but I did say something stupid, and I paid for it." But here's what most people don't know. Zidane never regretted it. In a 2010 interview, he said, "I can't regret it because if I do, it would mean Materazzi was right to say what he said. My action was inexcusable, but I don't regret responding to him." The headbutt cost France the World Cup. It ended his career in disgrace. But in his mind, staying silent would have cost him something more valuable, his dignity. The Zidane headbutt exposed a massive problem. Referees can't see everything. Elizondo, one of the best in the world, was just meters away and missed it completely. If the fourth official hadn't been watching, Materazzi would have been stretchered off, and Zidane might have lifted the World Cup. This wasn't the first time. Think of Maradona's Hand of God or Thierry Henry's handball against Ireland. But this was different. It happened in the World Cup final, in front of 1 billion people, with the trophy on the line. FIFA couldn't ignore it. The conversation about video technology had been going on for years, but traditionalists argued it would slow the game down, that human error was part of football's charm. After 2006, the pressure mounted. Fans demanded accountability. Coaches demanded fairness. It took 12 years, but FIFA finally introduced VAR, Video Assistant Referee, at the 2018 World Cup. The system allows referees to review critical decisions, goals, penalties, red cards. Would VAR have caught Zidane's headbutt? Absolutely. The fourth official's radio call would be a video review. The red card would be issued in seconds. But here's the irony. Materazzi's insult still wouldn't have been punished. VAR can't review what players say. It only judges actions. So while technology has made football fairer, it hasn't made it cleaner. Players still trash talk. Tempers still flare. And sometimes legends still snap. Zidane's headbutt is frozen in time. The image of him walking past the World Cup trophy, head down, red card in hand, it's one of the most iconic moments in sports history. Some call it a disgrace. Others call it human. Materazzi provoked him. Zidane responded. France lost. Italy won. And football learned that even legends have breaking points. But here's the question I want you to answer in the comments. Should Zidane have been sent off? Think about it. The referee didn't see it. The fourth official did. Without video technology, should off-the-ball incidents even be punished? Or is that just part of the game? Drop your answer below. And if you want more stories about the moments that changed football forever, hit that subscribe button. Next time, we're covering the ghost goal that forced FIFA to introduce goal line technology. Because football isn't just about the goals. It's about the moments that make us question everything we thought we knew about the beautiful game.